Hey guys, Cole here from Car Talks with Cole, and I have my usual cameo here, Nick.
Hi guys, how you doing?
And it's a fairly nice day here in Erie, Pennsylvania, and we're actually riding on the peninsula. But back to the topic at hand here. We're actually going to talk to you about the 2013 Ford Focus ST
and the 2013 Mazda Speed3.
So they're very close in comparison, and pretty much all aspects, size, performance, pretty much everything, in my opinion, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree. Like everything, the whole four-door, the hatchback, everything's pretty much the same on them.
Yeah, they're both hot hatches, front-wheel drive, so very close. But I mean, the specs won't lie, so
right.
Let's go ahead. We'll talk about it here. The Ford Focus ST's engine is a 2-liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost that's turbocharged and is producing 252 horsepower and 270 foot-pounds of torque.
Well, that's interesting. The Mazda Speed3 has 2.3-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, inline 4 if you will, and 263 horsepower and 280 foot-pounds of torque.
So the Mazda is a little bit more powerful, but not by a whole lot.
Yeah, the whole 10 mile or the whole 10 horsepower thing doesn't really matter at this point.
Yeah, performance-wise, they're still very close. Now, the ST is paired with a 6-speed manual transmission, no automatic option here.
Oh, yeah, in the Mazda Speed3, it has a 6-speed manual. Unfortunately, if you want an automatic, you can't get it.
So that's identical there in that aspect, so makes them even more similar there.
Right.
So we'll continue on. 0 to 60 time is 5.9 seconds in the Focus ST.
Wow, that's actually really close. The Mazda Speed3 is 5.8 seconds.
So the Mazda does catch it by a little, but not a whole lot. So still very, very close in this comparison.
I agree.
Now, the quarter-mile time that I found for the Focus ST is 14.3 seconds flat.
Wow, that's pretty amazing, because the Mazda Speed3 quarter-mile time is 14.3 seconds flat.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're identical then in the longer stretch of road.
Yeah. So they're almost there.
That's really awesome. So we'll continue on a little bit. The Focus ST Nürburgring time is 8 minutes 39 seconds flat.
Lots of flats here. The Nürburgring time for the Mazda Speed3 is also 8 minutes 39 seconds flat.
That's crazy.
I never would have thought that a comparison would have been this similar.
Yeah, I mean, hands down, it's been pretty much exactly the same. I know that Nürburgring times don't give you exact estimates, and I don't use them for my final decision on any review that I make here, but that's really amazing. That
it really is.
This has been the closest review that we've done so far.
It has been.
So, really cool to note that. Another thing that we'll talk about is the exhaust. Now, the Focus ST has a center exit exhaust. I believe it's 2 tips that come to the center, and to me, it looks really nice. That it's a different style. You don't see a center exit very often, but the sound, which is very important to me, is not even great at all. It's not appealing. It's very quiet. So even only when you get up to like higher acceleration do you even get a little bit of a rumble out of it. So I personally don't like it.
Oh wow. I would have never thought that, especially if it coming out like that, maybe it had more accent to it. But the Mazda Speed3 has a dual tip exhaust. It looks nice. I'm not gonna lie, it does look nice, but it's really not anything to really talk about. It's really ricey. Even whenever you're up in the high RPMs with lots of boost and whatnot, it's a really ricey sound.
See, and that's such a shame because they're both really great cars.
They are.
So they should have a great sounding exhaust. It just makes sense. It's a sports car. It should sound really good. Now, if I was to purchase either of these cars, the first thing I would have to do is change the exhaust, because sound is a very big thing to me.
Okay.
I really don't like it when a car sounds lame and quiet, especially a sports car. It's one thing if it's not a sports car, but like we're talking about high performance cars that people pay a lot of money for to make it be better than, the standard Focus or the standard Mazda 3.
Right, I understand that.
So I would definitely have to change it to at least a catback exhaust to give it a good note.
Right.
So, alright, so we'll continue on here. I know that the wheel size on the ST is an 18-inch wheel. I don't know what yours is exactly.
On the Speed3, it's an 18-inch wheel, and the width is 7.5.
Okay. I know the Focus ST is somewhere in the vicinity of 7 to 8 wide. I'm not sure what the actual number is there, so I don't want to quote you something exact.
Okay.
Whoa!
Whoa, what are you...
Jeez.
We're gonna put a nice dent in that new Julia.
Jeez, that was crazy. Alright. Anyhow, so, in my opinion, the Mazda Speed3 wheels are much nicer. They're more aggressive looking.
I agree. The ST's wheels, they almost kind of look chunky to you.
They do look really chunky, and I don't like them at all. But if you put the Mazda Speed3 wheels on the ST, it would look really good.
Oh, it really would. Or even take the ST's exhaust and put it on the Mazda.
Yeah.
Then I think that would be like a very well-rounded car.
Oh yeah, no doubt. So another thing that I did find with the Focus ST, there is a Recaro package. So you can get cloth Recaro seats, but it will run you about $2,400. Leather option is a little over $4,000, so that's a bit steep. Do you know if the Mazda Speed3 has anything like that?
The Speed3, I believe it's called the Touring Package, and what the Touring Package is, it has a kind of like a Stage 1 body kit, if you want to call it, with a Stage 1 engine tune, and it has like a nicer interior. Everything's more refined. It's probably lighter, I guess, but it has a push-button start too, which is really cool.
That's a good thing. I think the Focus has push-button start as well, but I'm not 100% certain.
Oh, okay.
So they don't have any fancy seats or anything?
No, I don't think it comes with like Recaro or OEM or whatever.
That's alright. I know that the Mazda seats are very nice. They're very bolstered, but it doesn't match the Recaro seat,
Right.
It'd definitely be a great thing to have in a sports car, especially if you're going to autocross or race.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important to have a good hold on, in the seat.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
So, another cool thing that I did find is the Focus ST has torque vectoring. So basically, when you're going into a corner, it'll put power to the wheel that needs it most. So it'll give you better grip on the way out of the corner.
That's cool.
So
I like that.
You can come out of it faster, so that's pretty neat.
That is pretty cool.
Does the Mazda Speed3 have anything like that?
From what I could tell from the research I did, it doesn't have anything like that. It would be cool if it did, but that's not really too much on it.
So, one other thing that I did find is the Focus has what they call torque steer compensation. So torque steer compensation, guys, is basically one thing that front wheel drive higher powered cars have is torque steer. So when you go to accelerate, it'll kick it to the side, and it's just harder to keep it under control.
Okay.
So what Ford actually did, they have a thing in the ECU that they made called torque steer compensation that helps to reduce the torque steer so it's not as violent, so it won't jerk the wheel as much, so you can keep the car under control.
That's really cool.
So, I mean, it's safer too when it comes down to it.
Yeah, it is.
So, really neat option. Now, how much does your Mazda Speed3 run?
A base model is probably right around 24,000.
I believe that is the same for the ST as well.
Okay.
The Recaro will put you back, the $2,400. So if you're looking over 26,000 if you're going to get that option. But it seems like everything has been pretty much exactly the same. Like,
yeah,
performance-wise. So, which would you choose, do you think?
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about both of them. Like I said before, like if you had the exhaust that's on the ST on the Speed3 body, then I think that would look really good. Or if you took the wheels from the Speed3 and put it on the ST body, I think that would look really good. So I'm really on the fence about it.
Yeah, I know that you had told me in the past you were actually thinking about possibly purchasing a Mazda Speed3.
I do remember that. It was right before I got my GTI, looking around, and honestly, the Ford ST also crossed my mind too. But it was just, one, I didn't want a Ford, and two, for the whole Mazda Speed3, I really enjoyed the package and everything, but I didn't want to drive a manual.
And that's okay. Some people really just enjoy not having to use the clutch. So,
and with
I can understand that.
And with the whole DSG I got on my car, is I get the best of both worlds. I can shift it if I want to, but if I don't, it can shift.
Right, exactly. Now, my choice, I really love the Mazda Speed3, guys. Like, it's so aggressive. I like the shape of it. I like the performance of it. But the thing is, I really like the fact that you can get the Recaros with the ST. So
that is nice.
To me, hold is everything. I'm looking into getting into autocross, so I need something that's going to give me good hold. So if they offered something like that in the Mazda Speed3, I would have chosen that, but they didn't. So my choice today is definitely the Focus ST, just because of the Recaros. And they're so close anyway, performance-wise, it's a toss-up,
Right.
So, guys, if you enjoyed this video today, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Car Talks with Cole. And if you guys have any questions for either of us, or if you have anything that you want us to talk about, make sure to put that in the comments below as well. So, as always, guys, Have a great day.
Have a good one, guys.